Welcome back to my adventures. Today I'm taking you on an incredible journey through the beautiful island of Santa Maria Azores, the very place where I grew up. Known for its stunning landscapes and rich history, Santa Maria is a place close to my heart. In today's adventure, we'll explore the island's fascinating architecture, from the historical buildings to the modern designs, and I will introduce you to a remarkable local who brings the island architecture and beauty to life in a unique way of art. I will also be joined by the amazing lady Goretti, who will take us on a special trip around the island to a secret spot where a poet once wrote his timeless poems. Let's dive in and discover the charm of Santa Maria together. Santa Maria is home to some of the most iconic windmills. These windmills are not just picturesque landmarks, but also a testament to the island's agriculture history. Built primarily for grinding grain, these structures were vital for the island's economy. Today, they stand as a symbol of the island's heritage, capturing the essence of its rural charm and the spirit of its people. It's for real. I just crushed the drone. Damn it. Down there. Oh well. What can we do? Oh, I'm screwed. This is not looking good. That is the tree right there. I think that was it. How am I gonna get in there? Well, the good thing is my drone is kind of resistant. It's not the first time. Well, the windmill is all broken too. Those big storms that come in. Yeah, it's true. I'm not too worried. I'll find the drone. I'll fix this. I'm gonna find it. It might take me 3 hours. Holy shoot, man. Holy shoot, man. Trying to be positive about this. This is not looking good. There's the tree. Well, I gotta go find the tool. I can't get through that bush, man. This just turned out to be an adventure here. I need to find something. The right tool would be a weed whacker, a chainsaw. That would be the right tool. But I'm not leaving this place without my drone, I tell you that for free. You know? Even if I have to set camp all night long, bring some lights, call the firefighters, call everybody in town, call my friends, make a search. Oh, I think this stick is perfect. Right here. This guy. I was just lucky, it was just sitting here. It's part of this stuff. Part of that little fence they built there for me. Oh yeah, baby, you just gotta keep it positive. Keep it on a relax. And my stick is gonna solve the problem. I'm gonna whack that stuff because I have the skills. You know what I mean? I hope they're like nice and secure. Look at the rusty barbed wire. Just waiting to rip somebody's nuts when they jump over. It's always a problem leaving your left nut in the barbed wire. Oh, I'm screwed. Bro. I'm definitely taking a beating. Ow! Look at I stuck one in my leg. Oh man, this is full of this blackberries, man. Look at this. This is full of these blackberry thorns everywhere. All I see is blackberry thorns. All I see, all I feel. Where's my drone? Oh, there he is. Where's my drone? There he is. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, there he is, you little sneaky. Look at him. Out there. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. I found you. Look, it has leaves on it. Looks good. A little bit of dirt. It's nothing. Now I just want to get out of here. Well, it fell from up there. So, get out of here, man. All I see is thorns. Lucky, once more. I like this drone because it has these protections on the sides. I swear, if I didn't have a drone with these protections, with these side protections for the hélices, I crush it too many times, man. And it's still here, it's still alive, still going. Hopefully, it's alive. It's gonna be alive for sure. I know the process. It just dies and then comes to life again. Dude, look at the size of these thorns, man. Dude, look at the size of these thorns. Like, look at that. What is this? This is like the movie of The Beauty and the Beast or something, man. Ah! Dude, I swear, like I have like, look at this, it's stuck to me. Look at this, it's stuck to my sweater. Stuck to my sweater. Okay, let's get out of here before a hedgehog attacks me or some sort of, here you go, yeah. Oh my God. It's like coming out of a, I don't know, man. Oh my God, I got blood in my hands. Oh shit. This rescue was definitely the worst rescue I ever had. There was some casualties for sure. Jesus. What a beating. Well, but I got the drone, and with the help of my super stick, it's all you need, man. You know, if you ever get in trouble, get a stick. Not always a dog that solves the problem. Sometimes a stick solves the problem. Ooh. they hooked up this structure right here to horses, and then they could rotate the top because the horses would pull this. Of course, I'm not strong like a horse, but the horse would pull this around and would rotate the top of the windmill in direction to the wind. Then they would hook up to this posts on the ground here, so it doesn't go around, and they would lock it inside with some sort of jams, and that's how they lined up the wind, the propeller to the wind. Then in the end of the day, they would take the sails down, the big drapes, the big cloths that were placed on these structures, so the wind, so it didn't work overnight. And everybody would come from all over the island with their wheat. They would pay a fine, a tax to the windmill keeper, and they would get their flour so they could cook their bread in their beautiful ovens with their typical chimneys of the island. That's how would you get through the hard times, the times with less food. So the Portuguese, especially in Azores, they always eat bread with their meals. Bread with everything. They like to dip the bread in a sauce and eat it as you have dinner. With anything, fish, soups, stews, anything. Almost forgot something. Breathe that mana, like they say in Hawaii. In Santa Maria, we just say breathe. We just say don't forget to smell the flowers. Now that we've taken in the timeless beauty of Santa Maria's windmills, let's dive into the heart of a local craftsmanship. His name is Marcelino. Here, the spirit of traditional island architecture is beautifully captured in a miniature form. Let's step inside and see how Marcelino brings the island architectural history to life, one miniature at a time. Meet Marcelino, a skilled craftsman with a rich history in creating miniature mock-ups of houses and architecture. His journey began at the age of 18 when he started working as a surveyor in Portugal. This was during the boom period of construction in the Algarve, a popular holiday destination in southern Portugal known for its excellent weather.
Não utilizar serras mecânicas, não utilizar feita à mão. Então, é diferente do que será, porque vais ter eletricidade, não sei, vais alterar as condições da madeira. De certeza absoluta.
Exatamente.
Como uma lixar, antigamente era uma plaina, para lixar, é diferente, não é? E as coisas têm,
é por isso que se faz
outras categorias.
Os samurais, eles fazem as espadas à mão, à pancada. Eles não usam prensas.
E quantos milhares de vezes estão ali a gozar, não é? Chegar ali aos gritos
está feito, não, é à mão, com a pedra, da praia.
Tem que ser devagarinho, com determinadas coisas para ser. Industrialmente faz muitas coisas. É o que eu digo, papai, as maquetes. Diz ali, muita imperfeição está ali, mas pá.
Fator humano.
Fator humano, a gente só sabe fazer aquilo.
Fator
e chegar ali, está bom. Pois é,
não é nada.
Quando é escalas maiores é mais fácil. Os cortes.
Não, e é isso que faz uma peça, é o que faz uma peça única.
Quando é escalas pequenas é diferente.
É o que faz uma peça única. Não há, uma máquina pode replicar qualquer material, qualquer construção. Agora fazer uma réplica única, só há um momento, só há uma madeira, só há.
Isso.
Não dá. I just found this phone here in Marcelo's garage. That was from my mom's back in the day in 1990 sometime there. And this was the phone that I used to call when I was a child. Call my grandma, call my aunties, and it was like this. You have to pick it up because it's very old school. It has a string, can't go nowhere, so you can only reach with this. You would put it in your ear, you'll hear the song, that beat, and then you would just dial in. And my number from my house I still remember. It was 8, you have to wait, 8, 2, 7, 1, 4. And then you had to wait for somebody to answer. And they had to be at home to answer. If they were not at home, well, you had to call again some other time. And it was just like that. And then after you had the conversation, you would drop this down and that was the call. Little chimneys on. Isto era com...
Era cabo grande, isto
é.
era para cortar para baixo.
Foi. Um pé. Aquele era com as costas.
Este era meu bem.
McLean.
Não. Isto era para soldar. Não. Isto era para soldar.
Para soldar?
É. Isto é um ferro de soldar. Porque assim usa o ferro de soldar. Depois costanho. Latoeiro.
Estás a dizer, era para fazer uma lata tipo destas, não é? Para fazer esses remédios?
Soldar, não era, os remédios era para soldar isto aqui. Isto era soldado com aquele ferro. Este alinhado aqui os cantos, este alinhado aqui. Este alinhado aqui também, em cima, com este alinhado. A soldadura aqui igual. Isto era este.
10 litros.
E isto era uma marca que a Câmara fazia. Para os gajos não falcatroarem, não dizerem que tem 10 litros e só tinha 8.
Right here. There's more things, little stuff too. Ready to go. Look at this. Just like this, like it's just in there. Nobody knows what's going on. Then you pull it out. Ready for restoration. Isn't that amazing? One day this is gonna look exactly like this one. So here we are at the beautiful home of Marcelino and Goretti. This is where they live and create so many wonderful things. Their home is like a museum. It's filled with all sorts of creations they made, along with traditional pieces from the island of Santa Maria. You will find artifacts made out of clay, wood, pottery, each telling you its own story and the island's story, its rich culture and people. Speaking of which, let me introduce you to Goretti, who is not only an incredible talented person, but also a true local, born and raised right here in the island. But before we dive into her world, let's take a moment and explore the island's architecture. Then we'll get to meet Goretti and see her amazing work firsthand. So every village from Santa Maria has a specific color. In this one, it's this brownish, light brownish. It's called almagre. It's the name of the color. This is a fountain. So back in the day, there was no water, running water to every house. And this is a fountain where people used to come and get water with their clay pots. They would fill it here. Now there's no running water because it's just for show. And down there, have a place where the animals will drink, the horses and the donkeys. And behind me you can see the color of the houses. They're all the same color. So every house in every town has a specific color. And the populations from the island, they adhere to this tradition and they keep painting their houses the color of their village. This shows the sense of community and belonging to a community. Look at this one. Typical house, 2 windows, 1 door. And there was a back door. And that's it. Basically, all the houses back in the day were just simple. 4 walls, 2 windows, 1 door. Some had divisions inside, built out of wood. And they all had a chimney and an oven to bake their bread. Very important at the time. This was an island full of wheat, plantations and corn. Now the main source of agriculture is cattle. Cattle for cut, and they turned all the wheat fields, all the corn fields into grass fields for the cows. Let's head to another village, see which color it is. So the best way of seeing it is getting to the drawing board. This is the island of Santa Maria. I start by drawing Vila de Porto, that is the main town of the island. And here all the houses have different colors. This is the airport, this A-frame shape. And São Pedro is yellow. In the middle of the island you have Almagreira. Almagreira is kind of a brownish color and it's called Almagre. We have Pico Alto, that is a range of mountains that divides the island in half. And then we have Santo Espírito in the southeast corner, located in the mountains. This color is green. And then we have Santa Bárbara. Their color is blue. We have Anjos, Praia Formosa, we have Maia and São Lourenço. These are all based by the sea that have conglomerates of houses where you can enjoy the ocean. We started at the town of Almagreira and we're heading to the town of Santo Espírito, located at the southeast side of the island. As you see, this house behind me is being fixed and they ripped the outside of the clay. There was a clay that used to be coated on top of the rock that they collected from the local quarries, and now you can see the big rocks, the square rocks that they collected here in the quarries, and you can see there's the thick clay that also from the island that is very good for construction purposes. All the houses were built the same way, the same type of rock. Again, 2 windows, 1 door and a chimney. This one has a side window, but the front facade of the houses were all the same. 2 windows, 1 door, very simple. The average home was like that in Santa Maria. This village is called Santo Espírito. So basically, Holy Ghost or Saint Spirit. Amazing. And the typical chimney. Here we are. We arrived at the town center of the parish of Santo Espírito. This area is rich in history, and they even have a museum here. You can find artifacts from the island and see how the typical houses looked in the old times. Marcelino has an exhibition of his work here, and I can't wait to go check it out. We just came out of the museum. They didn't allow us to record not much than the exposition, the exhibition of Marcelo, and that's okay.
This is the amazing work that Marcelino has provided. We will always be grateful for this incredible art. The love, dedication, and the countless hours he has poured into these creations truly showcase his passion. Marcelino does this not for recognition, but because it's in his heart. His miniatures and replicas of the traditional homes hold a deep emotional value. They evoke memories for those who lived in these homes, and in doing so, he helps preserve the history and culture that could otherwise fade with time. For that, we are always thankful for the heart and soul he puts into his art. And just like that, we're in the town of Santa Barbara. This town is truly beautiful, known for its houses that are spread out throughout the mountains, creating a scene that feels straight out of a movie. The town is painted in beautiful shades of blue, and the locals take great pride in maintaining this vibrant color. Additionally, this town is the mother town for the famous Bay of São Lourenço, a renowned location throughout Azores and Portugal. We're finally heading to the last town of our journey. This town is called São Pedro, known for its houses with a vibrant yellow color and incredibly fertile fields, which makes it a very desirable location. It's also located in a north-center part of the island, and it's known for its agriculture heritage. It has a striking red desert that is very unique and captivating. It adds a unique feature to the island of Santa Maria. We've come to the end of our journey through Santa Maria's parishes, and there's so much more to see. We missed the chance to visit the airport, a key part of the island's history, and Vila do Porto, the main town that is full of life, but we'll do that some other time. I want you to introduce you to someone truly special. Meet Goretti, a living legend of Santa Maria. She spent her whole life on this island, spreading kindness and compassion wherever she goes. Goretti is known for her incredible heart and artistic spirit, and her impact is felt across the island. She also had the opportunity to travel the world, sharing her kindness in places like Africa. Beyond her compassion, Goretti is also remarkable entrepreneurial. Over her career, she ran various businesses that enriched the community and showcased her entrepreneurial spirit. Now retired, Goretti continues to inspire everyone she meets with her dedication, art, and overall, her heart. Let's connect with Goretti and discover the warmth and history she brings to this island. Goretti is an incredibly talented flower arrangement artist, well known around the island for her beautiful and creative designs. Her journey into this craft is truly inspiring. And today I want to share how she started and what makes her work so special.
Comecei por um ramo de casamentos, que é que fiz. Apanhei umas flores de jardim e fiz arranjo à minha maneira e foi muito bem. Eu gostei muito do arranjo que fui, que eram tipo rosas selvagens do jardim do meu pai, cultivadas as gozeiras plantadas do meu pai, E eu tinha muito empenho em levar aquelas coisas. A seguir faço um segundo arranjo ao fim de uns anos, 2 anos. Faço um arranjo para o Dia dos Namorados, para um senhor que me veio pedir para ir fazer, e a partir dessa altura nunca mais parei. Enfeitava a igreja num altar que se chamava Santa Teresinha, Santa Luzia, que era a Nossa Senhora que tem os olhinhos numa tacinha nas mãos, é a protetora dos cegos. E eu todas as semanas ia enfeitar aquela senhora, aquela santinha. Entretanto, fui começando, mas não havia nem oásis, era com pedras, era com barro, era numas jarras muito estreitas de vidro, não havia nem material, e lá íamos nós pelas a pé, por alguns jardins das pessoas pedir para nos darem uma flor daqui, que lá vinha um agapanto, ou vinha uns bocados, uns malmoqueres, consoante a época, porque são épocas sazonais as flores aqui em Santa Maria, e eu fazia todas as semanas aos sábados, fazia aquele altarinho. Entretanto, fui começando a fazer, começaram-me a convidar para eventos da Câmara Municipal de Vila de Porto. Nessa altura eram os presidentes que, por exemplo, estou-me a lembrar de Guterres quando esteve cá, estou-me a lembrar do...
Tiveste alguma vez que foi difícil de entregares o teu serviço?
Houve uma vez que me ficou marcada e eu sofri muito, porque era a inauguração da Marina de Vila de Porto. E a Marina de Vila de Porto tinha que ser enfeitada, era um espaço aberto ao ar livre, e vinham pessoas de todo o lado do país, que vinham à inauguração, e estas flores eram para vir na SATA, que vinham de Ponta Delgada para Santa Maria, e eu tinha que trabalhar durante a noite para para apresentar o trabalho às 9 horas da manhã.
Mas trabalhavas durante o dia também?
Trabalhava durante o dia, ia durante a noite e fazia os meus trabalhos de decoração e de eventos, ou que se tivesse que fazer durante o dia, interrompia o meu trabalho e depois fazia sempre um mapa de serviço para o dia que eu tinha os eventos.
Então isso refletia-se em quantas horas por dia de trabalho?
Muitas vezes...
This is Afonso. He just had a little problem while driving down to Praia Formosa. The pallet of bricks he was carrying on his truck broke loose, scattering the bricks all over the road. Surprised by this scene, I got out of the car and went to help him. Giving Afonso a hand, we started chatting, and I quickly realized that he knew Goretti very well. It's amazing how on this island everybody seems to know each other. With only 5,000 people living here, I guess that's pretty obvious. After this meaningful conversation, me and Goretti went back on the road and continued our journey.
Prazer, Afonso. Essa foi boa.
Olha, Ribeira.
Woohoo! E assim, fixed heroes again. While I was visiting Praia Formosa, I met Mr. Almada, who was out fishing. The wind was so strong that it ruined my audio, so I had to lower the volume, but I will tell you what we talked about. Despite the rough conditions, Mr. Almada was having great luck. You can tell he knows exactly where the fish is, using techniques he refined over the years. During our conversation, he opened up about his past. He once lived in the US, where he fell into some destructive habits like drinking, smoking, and high sugar consumption. Over time, those choices caught up with him and eventually led to the loss of both legs. He insisted in sharing this part of his story because he wants people to understand that you only get one life and one body, and you have to take care of them. Since returning to the island, he embraced in a more holistic, intentional way of living. These days, he spends his time fishing and enjoying the simple, meaningful pleasures of the island life. Here is where they have one of the big festivals of the island. It starts in August, usually the last weekend of August. It's a big music festival where many different bands come from all over the world and they gather here. And that's in this field right here. The stage is set up on top of this building. This is basically the main entrance where you get into the field. And this field to be the biggest event, musical event of the island. There's another musical event called Blues Festival that is getting pretty big in the last decade, but that's in a different bay. Here in this field, this gets full of people, big crowds, young people, enthusiasts of music. They come from all over the country, all over Azores to party hard. The true reality of the winters in Santa Maria. This is it. Not much going on. Very green, very lush, very relaxing, but you're better off with a cup of tea in your house. Sometimes come down here for a little drive around. Relax. It's good for enthusiasts of peace and to break from the summer. You have both things in Santa Maria. You have the summertime that is busy throughout, starts in May, goes all the way to September. You're busy, there's parties every weekend, different villages, different parties. And then during the winter, when things slow down and you come out here and you don't see much, the weather is a little bit more wintry and not so enjoyable. There's no beach. Usually in the summertime you have a full beach and it's a different ball game. But for me, I used to surf, so there's waves all year round. You just gotta wait for the right day. As you see behind me, it's called Phuket. It's a big boat. It's supposed to be a big boat design. It's one of the bars, restaurants they have here. It's closed now too. Let's have a peek there. See if I can jump this. Parkour. Oh yeah, baby. Well, that's it. I can still jump at least. Maybe I was just lucky. Let's check it out here at Phuket. So the way this works is every year there's like a draw or a bid process that for the licenses of these places. This one is private. There's some private places, restaurants too. They're also closed. But every year there's a bid process for the ones that the town hall owns. And if you win the bid, you can have that restaurant for the summertime, for the period that they allow you. This one is called Phuket because it has the shape of the boat. It's basically an icon from the beach. But it's closed now. Closed. I could probably just open this and go check it out. Just like that. Uh-oh. Am I opening this the wrong way? Okay, I got it. think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I'm breaking in proper. Private property. Oh. Look at the weapon. Why I didn't get it? I don't know. Oh yeah, I finally did it. Welcome. See if I don't get sued for trespassing. Hopefully not. Yeah, this is super kid. As you see, nice beach chairs. These are the flags where the lifeguards put their flags up. Red, yellow, green. Está-se bem fazer filmagem, é? Está-se bem fazer filmagem?
Neste silêncio deste mar, e escuta o silêncio.
Mãe, obrigada. Primeiro de tudo, obrigada por me teres trazido aqui, porque eu nunca tinha vindo aqui. Agora, vamos então, vais-me contar a história. Sabes a história deste sítio?
Sei. Gaspar Frutuoso foi um grande escritor mariense e morava em São do Espírito e tinha casa de veraneio a São Lourenço. Então, ele andava sempre à procura de refúgios, mas que tivesse água, mar e terra. E neste refúgio, como isto não tem aqui, isto tem aqui o mar, mas ao mesmo tempo tem a saída para a terra e tem a nascente. Porque a água
é espiritual, é muito espiritual, é assim a energia desse sítio.
A fonte do amor, os nascimentos dos grandes amores, dos namoros, quando as mulheres vinham buscar as águas à cabeça, vinham a arranhar.
Aqui nesse esconderijo quase, é quase como um esconderijo.
Isto era um lugar dele, só mais tarde é que se veio a descobrir que ele vinha para aqui.
E tu contas-me muitas histórias, sempre contaste, vias às ribeiras quando eras pequenina, e era assim uma ribeira destas também? que ias buscar água quando eras pequenina?
A ribeira era uma ribeira, enquanto isso aqui sai uma nascente, a outra havia outra nascente onde se corria também todo o ano, mas que se ia alargando consoante até a chegada dela ao mar. A água corria diretamente para o mar, mas não se podia considerar rios, mas sim ribeiras. E fazia tipo lagos pequeninos, umas poças, e essas poças faziam lavadouros. Os lavadouros eram pedras que eram postas na vertical, para a gente poder depois ajoelhar-se em cima de outra pedra direita e esfregar a roupa naquele lavadouro. Mas a água, como vinha de...
E era trabalho duro.
Muito duríssimo. Mas como estava sempre a passar roupa, sempre a passar água clara, a gente tinha sempre água clara para lavar a roupa.
Exatamente.
E a sujidade ia saindo e a água levava e
era uma caminhada para chegar à ribeira todos os dias. Fazias exercício todos os dias.
Era dia sim, dia não.
E vias isso como exercício ou vias como um trabalho?
Não, nada com isso, não. Como exercício nunca foi pensado dessa forma. Era uma obrigação, era um dever e era mesmo, fazia parte do dia a dia.
Que idade começaste?
5, 6 anos.
Ia bem. Isso é mesmo...
Porque não tínhamos água em casa.
Não havia água em casa,
não havia luz.
Fazer esse trabalho.
Era um trabalho que tinha que ser feito. No inverno apareciam as ribeirinhas noutros 2 sítios que nos facilitava a vida, ficava mais perto. Porque a ribeira de todo o ano é uma ribeira que corre todo o ano, que sai das nascentes. E o que é que acontecia? Acontecia que nós tínhamos que subir pastos muito íntegros, os cestos da roupa molhada à cabeça.
Quanto é que pesavam esses? Sabes assim,
uma média entre
20 quilos.
Mais de 20 quilos. E eu abusava, tinha mais de mais de 20 quilos. Porque eu sei o que são 20 quilos, 10 com 10, são 2 caixas de batata, que é daquelas que eu cartei, e eu sei o que é que são 30 quilos. E trazia de um balde na mão, ou um cesto, com roupa ainda que não cabia.
Então era 25, 30 quilos.
30 quilos no máximo.
Fazias paragens ou só quando chegasse a casa? Às vezes tinha paragens.
Como tinha que subir alguns muros, aproveitava para tirar da cabeça e fazia um mini descanso. Porque às vezes o sol era muito frio, o sol batia muito naquela cidade, principalmente a hora de meio-dia, 1 hora. E então, quando era para subir as paredes...
I'm so happy to be here today and share this moment with my mom, Goretti. Yes, she's my mom, but this video, it's not just about that. It's about Marcelo and Goretti, 2 people whose art and creativity have left a lasting mark on the island's culture. They followed their passions and through the years of dedication created something truly remarkable. Living in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, on a small and isolated island, they've become artists who not only express the beauty and the art, they reveal it. This island has a special spirit. It's filled with other talented artists, craftspeople, and dreamers who all contribute to the soul of the island and the richness of its culture. Together, they create a vibrant, creative community that makes this island such a unique place. Aloe vera grows naturally in the island. Look at that. Anywhere. All you gotta do is come here, snap a little bit, rub it in your skin. Easy peasy. So many resources, natural resources that are still available, free to use. Holistic living. It's basically it. Azores is the pinnacle of natural environment, great culture, and a good place to find yourself or to lose yourself. It's really up to you to make the most out of it. For me, was always what's beyond the ocean. because I grew up in this environment and my curiosity was what's past this ocean, the other worlds, the other places to visit. And now I come back and I do miss this place. I do miss this place. It recharges me right away. I land here, it's like I'm connected to a powerhouse. I feel energized, I feel safe, I feel inspired, and grateful, very grateful. It's not, what am I going to complain about? You know? I don't think so. I don't dare. Because perspective from passing that ocean one day and going to see what's out there, there's way worse than this, than being isolated in the middle of the ocean. There's a saying that they say, you only complain that you don't have no shoes until you see the guy that has no feet. And that's it. I used to complain that I lived here, I didn't have, you know, all the privileges of living in a big city. But now I realize that you don't have this, the wellness, the holistic living in those big cities like you have here. You can't replace the location. You're 2 hours away from the mainland, in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by green fields, right? It's unique. It's unique. Listen. That's the sound of freedom.